Hi everybody, welcome back to my 100% walkthrough of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. On this video we are going to be doing the last of the dreadful crimes. This is called Murder at the Palace. So funny enough, as you might be able to guess, you have to start it at the palace.
There has been a murder at the palace. I need you to be careful with this one. Anti-royalist pamphlets have been cropping up and tensions are high. The Queen is very nervous about security. This way.
Okay, so follow Freddie Aberline to speak to the Queen, I think. Well, to the scene, actually. Just keep following him. It's a bit annoying, but you have to follow him that way. And go into here.
Good luck. God save the Queen and all that.
So if you go in, you'll find the body laying here. So it's the body of a guardsman. He's got no marks, but he's in a contorted state. So let's look at the clues. The first one is a broken vase. Looks like there's been a struggle. Over here is the window. It says there's room for someone to have got in if you wanted to. There's a letter there that says that Artie has gone missing. So we'll find out about that later. There's a vault here. It looks like someone's tried to break into it.
I should go back and ask about this.
Queen is coming rushing in.
Please, leave the room for a moment. No one is permitted to see me open the safe.
And there's a list of people who have been invited to the ceremony tonight.
Now that I've seen this, I should ask more questions.
But you have to leave first of all, because the Queen wants to open the vault.
You cannot imagine that someone was after the scepter. I must see it. I ordered the scepter with the dove to be brought from the tower. Tonight's event. Thank heavens.
Okay, so the scepter's still there. She's happy with that, you heard that. Now we can go and talk to her.
The poor man. I arrived to find him here, dead as you see him. He gave his life to defend my person. This evening, I will knight several industrialists that have worked to end the practice of child labour. All of London's luminaries are invited.
No, there's one more to say. There's one more. I thought that was it, but there's another one. It's above in the white. You can't quite see it. It says vault.
Combination. The vault contains the very precious sceptre with the dove, which I've chosen to be used in tonight's knighthood ceremony.
That's it. She's done now. Okay, so having spoken to her, we can't do any more there. We've got to go right up here into the Strand, over to here, which is Artie's yard. So get in your carriage, travel to Artie's yard, and then you can continue the message. And here, Artie's gone missing. I wonder why. So first of all, there is these. And these are all clippings to do with it's an evidence wall. It's all to do with the different cases that we've solved recently, the dreadful crimes. And the last bit says leading to Rame, and then nothing else is said.
I wonder if someone could tell me more about this.
And then there's another piece of paper on this side of the wall, but it's blank. A blank piece of paper stuck on the wall. Okay, so let's talk to this guy. This is Buck, who we met in the first murder.
Artie's been all in a state. Thinks there's some sort of master criminal on the loose. Then this morning, he's gone. Come to think of it, he had been going on about the Queen and all for the last day or two. Seemed to think she was in some sort of trouble.
Okay. And then go talk to Dooley.
He said he was onto something. Said everything added in clues. You know, when he thought something was important, he'd write it up in invisible ink. Lemon juice like. He'd use smoke to read it. If you have a way to make smoke, you can see what it says. I did see Artie's friend, Mr. Raymond. He'd just come from Purlock Publishing with his new Penny Dreadful. Seemed very excited about it. I never liked him much.
Right. So using smoke. So let's use a smoke bomb. And now we can see what's written on the thing, and it says public pub. It's all connected. Follow the clues. So we're now off to Purlock Publishing, which isn't far away. It's just over here. So when you get there, head inside, and you need to go right to the top. In fact, you need to go more than right to the top. You need to go above right to the top. You need to go above it. It looks like there's only a window to get into it whereby, which is here. So in you go and get the clues that are here. First one being here, which is a Penny Dreadful story about an explosion at the palace. Written by Henry Raymond. Over here you've got some scattered papers, and these papers are all from Publishing. They're anti-royal. Yeah, I think they're anti-royalist pamphlets, actually. So we're going to jump back down again and go in the window behind us again. Back in we go. And in this corner there is a map of Buckingham Palace. And finally, downstairs, over here, there is a dynamite box, like in the one at the munitions place where we told.
Explosion at the palace. It must be evacuated.
Right. So he's planning an explosion at the palace, is what it says. So we need to go to the palace, and go back to the palace and speak to this guard just inside.
There's at least 100 people here for the knighthood ceremony. The Queen.
So now you got to run in here and warn people, but I made a mistake. I unfortunately bumped into a guard, and it caused a problem. Oh, this guard here, and I can't warn anybody. So you just have to wait for a minute. Wait until he's stopped looking at it for you, which is now.
Your lives are in danger.
Warn them and run up the stairs, go towards the Queen. But I'm running out of time. There's one here you can do.
There's going to be an explosion.
That's two. We need to get to the third one. Which is here.
Good. They're out. Why is nothing happening?
But there's no explosion.
What's going on? I've been tricked. Raymond! Why has he done this?
Okay. So we're going to go to our memory palace. Remembering things. There's Raymond. Henry Raymond, and we've got all the different things. He is the key. So now we're going to go wandering through memories, and these memories are memories of the cases that we've just done. The first one is the one in Whitechapel. And different people are going to say things that they've said to us before, but they're going to help us to understand what's going on. So this is the first one.
Look beyond the obvious, beyond surface appearances.
So why evacuate? That's what Artie says. Look beyond the obvious. He's trying to suss it out. Next we're going to go over into this, and this was taken from the Conjuring one. This is from Conjuring Up a Killer. It's talking to Douglas, remember?
Nothing but a showman. So many people makes everything more dramatic.
Nothing but a showman. And then this is the one with the munitions factory, and we see there's empty crates of dynamite. And then over here as well. No, not over here, sorry. Over into the, not that way. Where is it? Oh, over here. Which is where Prescott was murdered. And we see more crates that are empty. So, which one of these is telling the truth? We have to talk to Raymond and see what he has to say. And we talked to 3 different Raymonds that it could be. So the first one is this one.
I found the same clues you found. I knew there was to be an explosion, and I led you here to save everyone. I'm as mystified as you are that nothing happened.
That's Henry Raymond. Is that the truth, or is this one the truth?
You've helped me herd all those dreary people to certain death. We shall hear the explosion presently.
And that's the second one. Or the third one.
Seems to me you've created the perfect diversion, haven't you?
So, when you got the one you think it is, you accuse, and we're going to accuse him. And he says, quite right. So, it's a diversion. But a diversion for what reason? We'll carry on. So this is the one with the murder with the woman who was brutally attacked by the Dr. Jekyll thing. And there's paperwork on here, and if we read one of the bits of paper, it says, I can have anything, I always get what I want. From that one, where do we go? Let's have a look. This is the one with the most hated man in London. He was murdered by his wife. And she said something of importance to help us. What did she say?
I brought him his invitation to the knighthood ceremony. The one with the special scepter.
The knighthood ceremony. And then if we go over here, this one is that's just an article that shows us about the thing at the palace with the scepter again. And then if we go over here, we can talk to this guy, and this is Mr. Asquith, if you remember, from the Conjuring Up a Killing again.
Never trust a man who tells you what you want to hear. He's after something.
And that's Asquith. And now we get another 3 Henry Raymonds to talk to. So we have to work out which one it is. What is the diversion about?
While you were chasing all those people around, I absconded with the Queen. A hefty ransom is now due.
So, did he kidnap the Queen?
I needed you to distract everyone so that I could quietly assassinate Her Majesty the Queen.
Or the third one, which says,
a man like me can take anything he wants, even the Queen's most beloved item of all her crown jewels, the priceless and symbolic scepter with the dove. The scepter with the dove, taken with your help. What could better display my genius?
So there we go. So we know he's after the scepter of the glove, but how? How has he done it? Have we got any more things to look at? Well, we have. Again, this is the Prescott murder.
No one questions you when you wear a uniform.
No one questions you when you wear a uniform. And this one shows us a dead body, but look what we have on the side here. The clue is a dead spider. The dead spider. And then finally we've got to go over and speak to Artie again, who's over here.
I suspect the solution will turn on geometry.
How was it stolen? The dead spider that produces venom that makes someone look like they're dead. And what happened? Well, here we go. So either he was...
I am a fellow of many skills. Cracking a safe is but one.
So is he a great safe cracker? Oh.
I am a fellow of many skills.
No, that's not the one we just did that. I thought I'd moved away from him. Right, round to the second one.
threatened the Queen with her very life. She told me the combination in a thrice.
Threaten the Queen? But much more likely is this third one, which says...
I simply watched the Queen open the safe when you arrived.
And how could he do that? With the spider venom that could paralyse?
Quite right.
And now we get the answer. Have you worked it out yet?
The dead guard was I. The spider venom allowed me to fake my death. I had a perfect view from where I lay. I have stolen the Queen's most prized possession, the scepter with the dove. Think of it. I have outfoxed you, the most cunning detective in Britain. I mocked you by leaving clues for you at every turning point. Now I have the scepter, proof positive of my superiority.
Yeah. Well, did you see that coming? That was a bit... I guess that was going to happen with Mr. Raymond, but I didn't see that coming.
Jacob, wake up! It's Raymond. He's taken Artie hostage. They're on the roof. Evie's here to help you, Jacob.
So it's time to save Artie.
What's so bloody important?
So let's get to the roof.
But you've come up short, Mr. Fry. Do not threaten me or come any nearer. This lad's very light.
Okay, so we're on a bit of a standoff with Raymond.
Don't worry, Jacob. He won't know it's coming.
And Evie's now going to say, help us. So as we climb up. We have to be a bit careful not to be seen by him. Oh, there he is. No.
Don't do anything foolish, Mr. Raymond. Let young Artie go and you and I can solve this, just the two of us. What do you say?
I appreciate your efforts, but I don't have much reason to trust you. Now do I, Mr. Fry?
But now, Evie's done it. Artie runs away from the edge to Jacob. And there we have it. The end of the dreadful crimes.
I suppose this means our detective days are over. But what about you, Artie?
I'm glad I survived Mr. Raymond's insanity, but sadly he won't be here anymore to write more books.
A great loss, I'm sure.
I'm quite serious, Miss Evie. Me and my friends waited every week to read the next number and find out what happened next.
Why don't you write some yourself?
The fellow would have to be very clever indeed.
Sounds like you'd be in your element, my dear.
The gruesome Whitechapel murders by Artie.
I should think I would use my full name. By Artie Conan Doyle.
I'd use Arthur. Sounds more of a serious fellow.
And there we go. Artie is Arthur Conan Doyle. So that is it. Murder at the Palace is completed, and so are the dreadful crimes. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, it's bye for now.